slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here on Yankees, The Ugly Truth, calling the series finale, although we didn't play a game 2 yesterday due to the rain. Live play-by-play. Today, we are probably about, say, 5 minutes before first pitch. So we are going to go over to today's lineup, and I'm going to give a shout out to some of the folks who are here already. Start with FJ, Kaz, Jonathan, John the Beagle Dad. Appreciate y'all being here. How we feeling? All right, starting off for the Boston Red Sox, Jarrad Durad is going to be leading off, playing left field. In center field, hitting out of the 2-hole is going to be Santrella Raffaella. Hitting out of the 3-hole is going to be Weiler Abreu. Cleaning up is going to be Wilson Contreras playing first base. And Yoshida will be DHing, hitting out of the 5-hole. Gasper will be behind the dish, hitting in the 6-hole. Former Yankee Caleb Durbin will be at third base in the 7-hole. Siegler will be at second base in the 8-hole. And Mayer will be at shortstop, bringing up the rear. And yesterday's pitcher, Ranger Suarez, is going to be on the bump today. So hence, you're going to see a left-handed lineup. For the New York Yankees, leading off playing first base is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. In the 2-hole will be Big Ben Rice, DHing. In the left field, hitting third will be Cody Bellinger. Today, Ahmed Rosario will be at third base, hitting out of the cleanup spot. In the 5-hole is going to be Trent Grisham, playing center field. In the 6-hole is going to be Anthony Volpe playing shortstop. Jose Caballero will be in right field, hitting in the 8-hole. And the just recently called up Ali Sanchez will be behind the dish, bringing up the rear. On the mound is going to be Cam Schlittler today. And that is our active lineup. The questions that I have with regard to the lineup, standard as usual. Why the hell is Anthony Volpe in as the shortstop? We brought Spencer Jones up. Why is he not on the field? Hey, James. Welcome to the stream. We have a poll question today. Will Cam Schlittler bounce back after his rocky outing against the Guardians? We have 6 votes, so if you could, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And if you have it, please, hey, Jonathan, if you have it, please drop your hit the like button and share the channel out. If you have not heard, dealing with cervical headaches, so JC Escarra was recalled back to the major leagues. And Boone is currently hemming and hawing about Sanchez, Escarra, who's going to be playing, who's not. I want to thank Mitch from the Hardcore Sports Network. Yeah, I switched my internet connection because the one that I was on was extremely slow and it wasn't updating. So we should be fine. JC Escarra is most likely going to take 2 out of the 3 games in Cleveland. He was set down 2 days ago, was down at Scranton for about 6 hours before he was recalled when Wells was put on the list. No problem. So hopefully our boys get out there and get it done today, and even the split up. The makeup portion of game 2 is going to be played sometime in August when the Red Sox are back in town. Spencer Jones made a outstanding reappearance in the major leagues on Friday when he came back going 3 for 3. I dropped a short on that. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. Let me know what you think. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. Here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we provide you with a boatload of play-by-plays. As a matter of fact, this Wednesday, the game is at 1:10, so I'll be calling the game on Wednesday. Normally, that's a day that I'm at bowling, but we'll be done well before league starts, so I'll be calling Wednesday's game. So I've got all 7 games this week on the hopper. So tune in, listen to a little bit of baseball, let me know what you think. I drop a lot of shorts. Got a few more planned for this coming tomorrow and the coming days, plus any insight that I have from the play-by-plays. Jod is not here, Kaz. As a matter of fact, Jod is preparing for a trip. He's going to Philadelphia to work for the Navy on designing power systems for the naval shipyard up there in Philadelphia, so that we can modernize the power systems for the mothball fleet. We are at 750 subscribers, 5 short of our next milestone, 755. So anything you can do to help us meet our next milestone would be most appreciated. Oh my gracious. Well, apparently it just started pouring at the stadium. So we are going to have a little bit of a delay. With that being said, I guess we're going to have a quick impromptu open panel. So I'll drop the link in here in just a second. And the link is out. So anybody who wants to come up and talk a little bit of baseball, hit the link and I'll bring you up. And they have assured us that they are going to get the game in today. So well, if it's 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes. It is what it is. How are we feeling about the Yankees' chances today of pulling off the series evening game? What things are you looking forward to? What do you have apprehension about? Well, they showed a picture from the stadium. All around the stadium is light clouds and blue skies, and directly over the stadium is a freaking dark storm cloud dumping water. Trying some options at what, Kaz? You know, there's a link. You can just hit it. You can come up. Well, you can turn your camera off. You don't have to be your voice, as long as your voice works. Because you see me on the stream, and I am certainly no dazzling beauty. All right. Nope, no updates on Juz thus far, other than he's going to be recovering for a couple of months, probably 4 to 6 weeks, my guess. Stanton is been hitting off the traject machine ever since he went on the IL. And now they're taking the tarp off the field. And he has started his running program. One of the things that I want to drop a short on is Dominguez's first rehab start on Friday. I dropped a shirt earlier the week. Why is Anthony Volpe the starting shortstop? Any thoughts, comments, questions? How do we feel that the lineup is going to operate without the captain for the next couple of months? Is there concern that we're not going to be able to put runs on the board? I'm assuming you're talking Volpe, moving Volpe to second. From our active scoreboard today, in the bottom of the first, the Pirates have a 1-0 lead on the Braves today. In the bottom of the first, the White Sox and Phillies are locked up at zeros. Orioles and Jays are at zeros in the top of the first, as are the Mariners and the Tigers and the Rays and the Marlins. All these games are just getting underway. So we can say, let's go Marlins. Well, I believe that Ali Sanchez is up here. One of the things, there's been a lot of talk about bringing a catcher in, and purely plain and simple, any catcher that is brought in is going to be a secondary catcher. Austin Wells has the familiarity of the pitching staff, no matter how much folks don't like it. Catchers' bats are really not a big mitigating factor on catcher play. It's their defensive stats, and Wells' defensive stats are in the top half of Major League Baseball. Ali Sanchez, I believe, is up because during the rehab starts of Rodon and Cole, he caught both of them several times. And it looks like the boys are taking the field. Not knowing what exactly we're expecting from his bat. So Hello, Nancy. Welcome to the stream. We're coming out of a minor rain delay, so game should be starting very shortly. So what did we do for lunch? For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have died votes, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And we are currently at 12 likes, 18 short of our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing to them. They are simulcasting our live play-by-play today. And they offer a variety of sports entertainment from basketball to football to wrestling and baseball. So if you're into those types of sports, please consider subscribing to one and the same. The tarp is off the field. The umpires are gathering around home plate, exchanging lineup cards. And it certainly looks like we're about to get this one underway. Well, well, well. Basically, they're talking the judge is not allowed to do anything with his upper body at this point. He will be traveling with the team to Cleveland. And following up this Guardians series, we will be heading to the Rogers Center to face off against the Mariners. So we're going to, after today, we're going to have a 6-game road trip. And it looks like Schlittler is heading to the bump to start his 7 warm-up pitches. And then we'll get this one underway. Are there any shorts that you guys are interested in seeing here in the not too distant future? And looks like the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarred Durant, is getting his bat, taking some warm-up swings before he heads to the box. So this game is definitely about to get underway. It's funny. Mickey Gasper, Caleb Durbin, and Anthony Siegler are all out of our farm system for the Red Sox. Schlittler is a Boston native and has faced him 2 times in his career, and he's done extremely well. And Duran is in the batter's box. First pitch is on the way, and that 99 mile an hour fastball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. That one went straight back. Duran is hitting .216, 10 home runs, 33 RBIs, and a .679 OPS. Schlittler sets, pitches on the way, and this is an elevator shaft home run to the infield. Chisholm is tracking it and makes the play on the infield grass for the first out of the game. 1 down. Rafael Centella Raffaella is coming up to bat. DJ Rayburn is our home plate umpire with 19 major league seasons under his belt. He is considered a pitcher friendly. And Cam sets. First pitch to Raffaella is a 99 mile an hour fastball up and in. Count is 1-0. Raffaella is hitting .282 on the season, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs, and a .776 OPS. Schlittler sets and he fires, and that pitch is a 4-seamer inside. Count is 2-0 on Raffaella. It's a good thing to keep Raffaella off the plate or off the bases because he is definitely fast and will steal a base. And Cam sets, pitch is on the way, and he paints the inside corner with a 94 mile an hour cutter. Count is 2-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and this pitch is sliced to right field. Caballero feels it and gets the ball in. So Raphael is going to have a 1-out single. Red Sox are going to have a runner at first with 1 out. Weiler Abreu is coming up to bat. Abreu is hitting .283 on the season, 7 home runs, 29 RBIs, and a .776 OPS. Schlittler checks on the runner at first, sets, and he fires, and that fastball is just off the plate. Count is 1-0. Sanchez sets up inside. Pitch is on the way, and that paints the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. Sicker is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is called strike 2. I think that one might have been a little off the plate, but Abreu is not challenging. So the count is going to go to 2-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. It's going to be the second out of the inning, so grab some bench, Wilson, because you're retired by the K. That is Schlittler's first strikeout of the game. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a towering pop-up to Volpe. Volpe is back in the outfield grass, and he's going to make the play for the third out of the inning, and that is going to do it for the Red Sox. Red Sox are going to have a hit, one runner left on board. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the first is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, and Cody Bellinger. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 14, 16 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And from our active scoreboard today, in the bottom of the first, the Yankees and the Red Sox are locked up at donuts. In the bottom of the second, the Pirates have a 1-0 lead on the Braves. In the bottom of the first, the Phillies have taken a 1-0 lead on the White Sox. In the top of two, Orioles and Jays are locked up at zeros. Same thing with the Mariners and the Tigers, and the Marlins and the Rays. Let's go Marlins. I want to thank Mitch and his crew at Hardcore Sports for simulcasting our live play-by-play. For those of you that have not, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. We offer live play-by-plays almost every day of the week. Last year, I called 146 regular season games. We drop a boatload of shorts, so if you like shorts, and I have open panels for everyone to be able to come up and talk a little bit of baseball. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is pop foul. Contreras is going to make the play just in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch and 1 out. Come on, Paul. You know better than that. Big Ben Rice is coming up to bat. Suarez sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is foul tipped into the glove of the catcher. Count is 0-1. Rice is hitting .305 on the season, 18 home runs, 45 RBIs, and a .1051 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls this one straight back into the catcher. Count is 0-2. And Suarez sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-2 on Big Ben. For those of you that are just joining the stream, we are in the bottom of the first. There is no score. Count is 1-2 on Rice with one out. Suarez sets and fires, and that pitch is going to paint the outside corner for call, strike three. So Rice is the first strikeout victim. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. First pitch is on the way, and that fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swings and misses at the sinker inside. Count is evened at 1-1. Bellinger's hitting .269 on the season, 8 home runs, 40 RBIs, and an .833 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a towering pop-up. And Duran is going to close in and make the play in shallow left field. So the Yankees are going to go down in order against Suarez. Coming up in the top of two is going to be Yoshida, Gasper, and Durbin. From our active scoreboard today, going to the top of the second, Yankees and Red Sox are locked up at zeros. In the top of two, Pirates have a 1-0 lead on the Braves. Top of two, Phillies have a 1-0 lead on the White Sox. Bottom of two, the Orioles and Jays are at donuts, as are the Mariners and the Tigers, and the Rays and the Marlins. We currently have 11 votes in our active poll. So if you haven't dropped your vote, please let your voice be heard, your vote be counted. Take the second and do that. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We're at 18 likes, 12 away from our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. You may ask yourself why, if you like live play-by-plays. We call a lot of them here. 6 for this week. If you like shorts, I drop them almost daily. And I offer open panels where the fans can come up and talk a little bit of baseball. And hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. So how we feel about today's game? Are the Yankees going to come out and clip the wigs of the Red Sox in our house? Hey, Rob, welcome to the stream. Your glass is half empty. All right. And Schlittler sets. Fires, and the first pitch is a cutter call. Strike one on Yoshida. Count is 0-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Cutter was 94 miles an hour. Yoshida's hitting .252 on the season with 1 home run, 10 RBIs, and a .692 OPS. Schlittler sets and fires, and that curveball is down in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is fouled sharply down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. And Cab sets. And he fires, and that sinker is swung on and missed for strikes 3. So grab some bench Masataka because you are retired via the K. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Gasper. He's ringing around 99 miles an hour. And Schlittler sets, and he fires. And the four-seamer is up and out of the strike zone. That is a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Gasper's hitting .306 on the season, no home runs, 5 RBIs, and a .740 OPS. Travis and Reggio, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and that cutter is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Schlittler sets, fires, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1 on Gasper. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer up out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-1. Cam sets, and he fires. That pitch is hammered foul down the first base line, so the count is now full 3-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way. And that one is sky to left field. Bellinger is closing, moving to his left, and he is going to make the play just before the foul line for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is former Yankee prospect Caleb Durbin. Durbin is hitting .196 on the season, 1 homer, 23 RBIs, and a .552 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and he paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. 99-mile-an-hour sinker. Next pitch is on the way, and that cutter is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. So grab some bench, Caleb, because you're retired via the K. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox. Coming up to bat in the bottom of 2 is going to be Ahmed Rosario, Trent Grisham, and Anthony Volpe. Well, let's see. They have their closer, who was part of our team, Durbin, who was part of our plane. What part of our team? Gasper was part of the team. Durbin and Sigler. And those are just the ones off the top of my head. They also have Tommy Kahnle, Sonny Gray, Weissert. So there are a lot of ex-Yankees that are sitting on the 26-man roster for and then, of course, Carlos Narvaez. I forgot to mention him. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a 91-mile-an-hour fastball in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Ahmed. Next pitch is on the way, and Rosario hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is now 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined to Mayer, the shortstop. That's going to do it for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham. He's hitting .212 on the season, 8 home runs, 32 RBIs. And Suarez sets. Pitch is on the way, and that four-seamer is up high. Count is 1-0. That was a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. And Suarez sets, and the sinker is up and in. Count is now 2-0. And Suarez sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. It is called ball one. The catcher is going to challenge it. And that call is going to be overturned. So the count is 2-1 on Grisham. Suarez sets and fires, and that fastball is down low and away. Count is now 3-1 on Grishbaum. Ranger sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is now full, 3-2. Grisham has taken time out. Pitch is on the way, and the ball is skyled to the left side. Durbin is tracking the ball in foul territory, and he is going to make the play for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, hitting .222 on the season, 1 home run, 8 RBIs, and a .667 OPS. First pitch is on the way, and that is up high for ball one. Next pitch is on the way. The cutter is swung on and missed for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Hello, Landon. Welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and Volpe lines this one to center field. Raphael is backing up, and he is going to make the play on the track for the third out of the inning. Going to the top of the third, coming up to bat is another Yankee farmhand, Siegler, Mayer, and Duran, 8, 9, and 1. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 14 votes. So thank you for those who have participated today. And from our Major League scoreboard, as you know, heading to the bottom or the top of the third, the score is 0-0 here in the Yankees game. In the top of the third, the Pirates have a 2-0 lead on the Braves. In the bottom of the second, the White Sox now have a 2-1 lead on the Phillies. Bottom of the third, the Orioles and the Jays are locked up at zeros. In the top of the third, the Mariners have a 1-0 lead on the Tigers. In the top of the third, the Blue Jays or the Rays have a 1-0 lead on the Marlins. In the bottom of the first, the Royals and the Twins are at zeros, as are the Athletics and the Astros, and the Cardinals and the Reds. And that is our active scoreboard for today. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at 19 likes, 11 short of our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. So how are we feeling about the game today, guys and gals? And Cam sets and fires. Siegler fouls the ball back. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is going to go all the way to the backstop. Count is even at 1-1 on Sigs. Slitler sets and he fires, and the pitch is check swing. It's not held up. And there's a challenge on it. Okay, it's being challenged. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. And it's overturned, but I don't understand. The umpire indicated that he swung. So how are they challenging the pitch? Slitler sets and fires, and the curveball is down low. Hey, Merck, how you doing? Count is now 3-1. Hey, Nick, welcome to the stream. Susan, welcome. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate for ball 4. So Siegler is going to take the walk. First walk of the day for Cam. Coming up to bat is Marcelo Mayer, hitting .221 on the season, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a .576 OPS. Schlittler sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is foul down the first base line. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets. There is a pickoff attempt at first base. Sigler is back in head first safe. Count is 1-1. Nobody out. First pitch is on. Next pitch is on the way. That cutter is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is now 1-2. Schlittler sets and fires, and that fastball is up and away. Count is even at 2-2. And Schlittler sets, and the ball is skied to the infield. Volpe is backing up, and he is going to make the play in shallow center field for the first out. Coming up to bat is Jaron Duran. Duran is 0 for 1 on the day. He popped out in his first plate appearance. Schlittler sets, and he fires, and the pitch is called strike 1. It was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball that paid to the outside portion of the plate. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up and away. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way. It is grounded to Goldie. Goldie is going to take it himself for the second out. Sigler is going to advance to second. So the Red Sox have a runner at second with 2 outs. Hey, JJ, welcome to the stream. Coming up to bat is Centrella Raffaella. He singled in his first at-bat. And he has the only Red Sox hit of the day. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2 on Raffaella. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is way up high. Count is even at deuce, deuce. So checks on the runner, fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to be it for the Red Sox in the top of the third. Coming up in the bottom of three is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jose Caballero, and Ali Sanchez. Those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Every live stream play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. We're at 22. So if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like and share the channel out. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 750 subscribers, five short of our next milestone of 755. You may ask yourself, why should you subscribe to Yankees The Ugly Truth? Well, if you like live play-by-plays, I called 146 out of the 162 last year during the regular season. If you like play-by or shorts, I drop shorts almost every day. And I host open panels where everyone can come up and talk a little bit of baseball. So if these are things that appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. Well, could we trade them? It is a possibility. I dropped a short earlier this past week about the Giants possibly being a matchup at the trade deadline. And Luis Ariz was one of the players I talked about. Robbie Ray was the other. And Jazz Chisholm is stepping up to the plate. First pitch is on the way, and that is a slider down low for ball one. And Suarez sets, fires, and that sinker is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 1-1. Suarez is not an overpowering pitcher, but a crafty left-hander. Next pitch is on the way. The curveball is down low and out of the stream. Count is 2-1. Suarez sets and fires, and Jazz swings and misses. Count is now evened at 2-2 on Jazz. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. Suarez sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is now full on Jazz, 3-2. Suarez sets and fires, and Jazz swings and misses at the sinker for call, strike three. First out of the inning, coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. And Suarez sets and fires, and Cabby swings and misses at the cutter. Count is 0-1. Cabby's hitting .257 on the season, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs, and a .705 OPS. Suarez sets and fires, and Cabby swings and misses at the four-seamer. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, brother. Count is 0-2 on Caballero. Next pitch is on the way. Curveball is down low. Count is 1-2. Suarez sets and fires, and Cabby has a pop-up to the second baseman. Siegler is going to make the play in shallow center field for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez, making his 2026 Major League debut. Suarez sets and he fires, and that sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Suarez sets and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Oh my God, they call that a strike and he's not challenging. And we have a new member subscription from Dev. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you trusting us. Next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is now evened at deuce on Sanchez. Suarez sets and fires, and this ball is grounded to Mayer. Mayer sets and fires across the diamond to Contreras, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. 3 up and 3 down. Coming up in the top of the first is going to be Weiler Abreu, Wilson Contreras, and Matsutaka Yoshida. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 19 votes at this time, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And we are at 24 likes, 6 short of our goal of 30 for every live play-by-play. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. If you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can talk baseball, this may be the place for you. Do I think that the Yankees have to trade for a big bat? I do not. Stanton is within a couple of weeks of returning. He's already started doing run exercises and whatnot, and he should be back in the lineup. Jason Dominguez is currently had his first rehab start on Friday. I haven't researched and seen what he did, but I plan on dropping a short about it. And Schlittler sets and fires, and the first pitch is inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. Count is evened out 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. The count is 1-2. Abreu is 0 for 1 of the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is up high. Count is 2-2. And how do you do? Schlittler sets and he fires, and the fastball is up and away. Count is now full, 3-2. In the top of the fourth, Schlittler is at 49 pitches. Schlittler sets and fires, and Abreu fouls the cutter straight back. Count is full, 3-2. Schlittler sets, fires, and this ball is skied to shallow left field. Bellinger is tracking it and makes the play for the first out. So coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras, 0 for 1 on the day with a pop out in his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and that is skied to center field. Grisham is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the second out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Yoshida is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Schlittler has 4 strikeouts on the day. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and that fastball is way off the plate. Count is 1-1. And Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is fouled down the left field wide. Count is 1-2. Scooble is still hurt. Schlittler sets and fires, and this ball is skied to left field. Bellinger is tracking it and is going to make the play for the third out. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the top of 4. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 4th is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, and Cody Bellinger, top of the lineup, cycling through. Mark, it is certainly possible that Judge could be back for by the trade deadline. You know, there's been a lot of talk about the possible Scooble trade. I am not convinced that the Tigers are actually going to be moving him. The prospect package alone for Scooble is going to be ridiculous. All right. And in our active scoreboard today, as you know, heading to the bottom of the 4th, the score is locked up at 0s here with the Yankees and the Red Sox. In the bottom of the 5th, the Pirates have a 2-0 lead on the Braves. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Phillies now lead the White Sox 4-3. In the top of the 5th, the Orioles have a 2-0 lead on the Blue Jays. In the bottom of the 4th, the Tigers and the Mariners are locked up at 1s. In the bottom of the 5th, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Marlins. In the top of the 3rd, the Twins have a 1-0 lead on the Royals. And the first pitch to Goldie is a cutter inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 2-0 on Paul. And Suarez sets, and he fires. That curveball catches the bottom of the strike zone. For call, strike 1. Count is 2-1 on Paul. Pitch to Goldie is hammered to right field. This is looping, and that is going to drop in for a base hit. Duran is going to lay out and not make the catch. So that is the first hit of the afternoon for the Yankees. First base runner. Ben Rice is coming up bat, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls it off. And Suarez sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a towering fly ball to left field. Duran is tracking it and makes the play just short of the foul line. 1 down. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. Suarez sets and he fires, and the fastball is down low off the plate to Bellinger. Count is 1-0. Suarez sets and fires, and Cody hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is evened at 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is looped into left center field. Duran fills it. Goldie advances to second, so the Yankees have runners at first and second with one out. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. Runners at first and second with one out. Rowe is coming up to bat, and Rowe is a plus hitter versus left-handed pitching. Rosario lined out in his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is up high. Count is 1-0 on Rosario. Suarez sets. He fires, and that is a line out to the shortstop. 2 down. Coming up to bat is Captain Clutch Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 on the day. Captain Clutch, time to get it done, brother. First pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Grishbaum. Next pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham hits a line drive into center field. And they're going to hold Goldie up at third. So the bases are going to be juiced full of Yankees with 2 outs. Anthony Volpe coming up to bat. And it looks like they've got a mound visit going on. Pitching coach is coming out. Well, I tell you what, I am not a fan of Volpe whatsoever. I can't even figure out why he's actually on the major league roster. So I'll tip my cap if he gets a hit. I think he's more apt to get a strikeout than anything. Volpe has taken a lot of walks this season. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. Volpe is 0 for 1 on the day. He flew out to deep center field his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and that cutter is up high. Count is 2-0. Volpe is 3 for his last 23 at-bats. Suarez sets, fires, and the pitch is a cutter inside. Count is now 3-0. Suarez sets, and he fires, and the pitch paints the inside corner for call, strike one. Count is 3-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Volpe lines it to center field. Raffaella takes one step in, and he has the play for the third out, and the Yankees are going to leave the bases loaded. So the Yankees are going to get 3 hits in the inning, and all 3 runners are going to be stranded. Well. Coming up in the top of the 5th is going to be Mickey Gasper, Caleb Durbin, and Anthony Sigler. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are at 23 likes, 7 short of our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 750 subscriptions. 5 short of our next milestone of 755. If you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, this may be the place for you. Hey, Joseph, welcome to the stream. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Twins lead the Royals 1-0. In the top of the 3rd, the Athletics lead the Astros 3-0. In the top of the 3rd, the Reds lead the Cardinals 3-0. In the bottom of the 2nd, the Rangers lead the Guardians 2-0. And the first pitch is on the way. That curveball is in there for call. Strike one on Gasper. Gasper is 0 for 1 with a flyout in his first plate appearance. Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 3. That is Cam's 5th strikeout of the day. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. Durbin is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Luciano has got about a cup of coffee at AAA. He's hitting very well, but where are you going to play him? Next pitch is on the way, and that is a cutter in there for call. Strike 2. And the batter is going to challenge this one. Yeah, I think he looks good. Count is 2-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2. And Schlittler sets, and he fires, and the pitch is just off the plate. And Sanchez is challenging this pitch. And it is confirmed that it was a ball. It missed the strike zone by 0.6 of an inch. So the count is now full, 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the first base line. Count is going to remain 3-2. The pitch is on the way. This is grounded to Volpe. Volpe fires to Goldschmidt, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Sigler. Does not have official plate appearance today. He is walked in his first plate appearance. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. And the cutter is just up high. Count is 2-0. Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 3-0. Schlittler sets, fires, and that pitch is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now full, 3-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is sliced to left field. It's going to make it past Bellinger into the corner. Sigler is rounding first, heading to second, and he is going to be in there with a stand-up double. So the Red Sox have their second hit of the day. Coming up to bat is Mayer, 0 for 1 on the day. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is now 1-1. Schlittler is at 75 pitches on the game. Pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is off the plate. That was a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 2-1. Schlittler sets. There's a pickoff attempt at second. Runner is back in head first, safe. Definitely seeing a lot more pickoff attempts from Yankee pitching. Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the third base line. Count is now 2-2. Schlittler sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain 2-2. Hey, Real Bill, welcome to the stream. Schlittler sets and he fires, and that fastball is way up high. Count is now full, 3-2. Thanks for becoming a member, Bill. Most appreciated, brother. Schlittler sets, fires, and the cutter is fouled straight back. Count remains 3-2. Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Schlittler is at 80 pitches. He is better than he was yesterday or last outing. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled down the left field line. That's going to make the stands. So we're going to head to the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and this is bounce to Jazz. Jazz fills it cleanly and flips it to Goldie for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox in the top of the fifth. And let's see. Let's look at some of the chat comments here. I have no clue why Volpe is starting as a shortstop whatsoever. As I said in my shirt earlier this week, he has limited range, a weak arm, and is not very impressive with his bat. He is doing the same thing he's done throughout his entire career. Caballero was the second lead in defensive runs saved, and he's played 4 games at shortstop since Volpe's been back. Volpe's got 9 games. Volpe is hitting probably 220 right now. Caballero is hitting 260. So it makes no sense to me why Volpe is on the major league roster at all. He certainly didn't earn his spot on there. He wasn't doing very well at AAA. And I think that they put Caballero on the IL for 10 days for absolutely no reason, as an excuse to bring Volpe up. People have talked about him being trade bait or whatnot. Well, who actually needs a shortstop at this point? I can't think of anybody. Yeah, Bill, I don't give a damn about charisma. Coming up to bat is Jazz. First pitch is on the way, and that fastball is foul tipped. Count is 0-1. Suarez sets, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz tips this one into the glove of the catcher. Count is 1-2. Chisholm is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Suarez sets, and Jazz fouls this one down the third base line. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Suarez sets, puts the ball down, and that is low. Count is evened at 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses for strike 3. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike 1. And Suarez sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. Suarez sets and fires, and this pitch is lined into left field. Caballero is rounding first, heading to second, and he's going to be in there with a stand-up double. Cabby's 9th double of the season. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. Hey, D-Rod, welcome to the stream. I did? All right, outstanding. First pitch is on the way, and that curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-1. Suarez sets, and he fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed by Sanchez. Count is 1-2. And pitcher is going to step off the mound and chase Cabby back to second. So that is the first disengagement. Pitch is on the way, and Sanchez swings and misses at the curveball. And that is strike three, second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2 on the day. All right, Paul, let's see if we can get it done. You hammer left-handed pitching. Let's do it. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is inside. Counter is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie lines this one down the right field line, and that is going to bounce in. Caballero is rounding third, heading home, and he is going to be in there for the first run of the game. Yankees take a 1-0 lead on the Goldschmidt RBI single. So the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. Pitch is on the way, and it is skied to left field. Duran is under it, and that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the fifth. But not before the Yankees are able to add a run. Coming up to bat in the top of the sixth is going to be Duran, Rafaela, and Abreu. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 24 votes at this time. Thank you for dropping the votes and participating in the active poll. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at our goal of 30 likes for this live play-by-play. But if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And as you know, we are in the top of the sixth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Red Sox. In the bottom of the seventh, the Pirates have a 2-0 lead on the Braves. In the bottom of the fifth, the Phillies have a 4-3 lead on the White Sox. In the top of the sixth, the Orioles lead the Jays 4-2. In the top of the sixth, the Mariners lead the Tigers 3-1. In the top of the seventh, the Marlins have taken a 2-1 lead on the Rays. Let's go, Marlins. In the bottom of the fourth, the Twins and the Royals are tied at 1. In the top of the fourth, the Athletics have a 4-0 lead on the Astros. In the bottom of the fourth, the Reds have a 2-0 lead on the Cardinals. In the bottom of the third, the Rangers have a 2-0 lead on the Guardians. In the top of the first, the Rockies and the Brewers are locked up at zeros. And in the top of the first, the Diamondbacks and the Nationals are locked up at zeros. And that is your active scoreboard for today. Slitler sets and he fires. The first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Duran sets, pitch is on the way, and that sinker is up high. Count is 2-0 on Duran. Looks like Fernando Cruz is warming up in the dugout. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter is down low. Count is now 3-1. And Slitler sets and fires. And this ball is bounced to Goldschmidt. He backs up, flips it to Slitler. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Centrella Raffaella, 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left field. Bellinger is going to make the play. So the Red Sox have a runner at first with 1 out. Weiler Abreu is coming up to bat. Raffaella is a speed demon, so watch for him to try to be on the move and get into scoring page position. Slitler sets and fires, and that fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. Abreu has struck out and flown out. They've got a little bit of a beating of the bides on the mound. And the pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Bellinger is back, tracking it, and is going to make the play one step short of the warning track. So that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 all the day with a pop out and a fly out. Slitler sets and he fires, and the cutter is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. We are in the top of the second. Sixth. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. There are 2 outs with a runner at first. 0-1 count on Wilson Contreras. Schlittler sets, and the pitch is on the way. And that is hammered to left field. And that is going to be off the wall. Bellinger fills it. Raffaella is rounding third. Volpe is throwing home. It is off track. And the Red Sox are going to tie this one up at 1 apiece. Abreu is going to advance to second on the throw. If Volpe throws that ball on target, Raffaella is out at home. So once again, another Volpeism costs the Yankees another run. Bellinger got the ball in good position, got it in quickly. And it looks like Fernando Cruz is going to be brought into the game. So I'm going to go to my drink fridge and grab a drink. I'll be right back. About 2 seconds. Well. I don't work for the Yankees. I don't control their lineup, but I'm probably going to drop another shit short about Volpe. Yes, it is a no decision for Cam. The only thing that Cam can do is lose this game. And we have a home run from our chat. We have our 751st sub. Don't know who it is, but thank you for trusting us to provide you with some quality baseball content. And Fernando Cruz takes a pitch clock violation. Count is 1-0. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to center field. Grisham takes a step to his left, and that is going to be it for the Red Sox in the top of the sixth. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the bottom of the sixth is going to be Cody Bellinger, Ahmed Rosario, and Trent Grisham. Schumann is a good ball player all around. Blackburn is not going to come in. He pitched a boatload of innings just 2 days ago. I think you're going to see probably Hedrick, Hill, Suarez is at 71 pitches on the game. Well, we brought Jones up. Jones should have been in the outfield. I don't give a damn. First pitch from Suarez is a fastball right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-1. Suarez sets and fires at Bellinger, swings and misses at the fastball. Count is 1-2. And Suarez sets and fires, and Bellinger swings and misses at the curveball for strike three. And that is going to do it for Belly. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Rosario is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of lineouts. First pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. Actually, Beagle Dad, the Yankees only have 5 strikeouts today. And the pitch is on the way. That is up high and in. Count is now 2-1. Suarez sets, fires. The curveball is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 2-2. Suarez sets and fires, and this ball is lined into left field, and Duran is going to make a fine running play on the warning track to record the first out. He was on that one. Trent Grisham is up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Hello, bye, baby. All right.
Papa.
And the pitch is called ball one.
Let's go.
Red Sox are challenging it. All right. Say what you got to say, baby.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees.
Win it all.
Win it all. All right. I love you.
I love you.
And the challenge is overturned. So that is called strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chopped foul. Count is 0-2 on Trent. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a curveball down low. Count is evened at 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham drives this one into right center field. That is going to be a one-hopper off the wall. Raffaella takes it. Grisham rounds first and heads to second, and is going to be in there for a stand-up double. Well, honestly, D-Rod, a large power hitting element is not on the team right now, so they're going to have to play small ball. And the first pitch is on the way to Volpe, and that is an elevator shaft home run to Contreras. One pitch and one freaking out. What do you mean, Rob? What's wrong with Grisham? Why are you here?
I'm not going back until your stream's done.
What?
I'm not going back until your stream's done.
Why?
Because
So coming up in the top of the seventh is going to be Gasper, Durbin, and Sigler. Six, 7, and 8. Cruz is going to stay in the game. First pitch is on the way, and it is a sinker swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Gasper's 0 for 2 on the day with a flyout and a strikeout. Cruz sets and fires, and the splitter is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is out of the way, and that slider is down low. Count is 2-1. Looks like Hedrick is warming up in the bullpen. Cruz sets, and he fires, and the fastball is down low. Count is now 3-1 on Gasper. Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded through the infield to Caballero in right field. So the Red Sox have a runner at first with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Caleb Durbin. First pitch to Durbin is on the way, and that is off the plate for ball 1. Durbin is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. Pitch is on the way, and it is called strike 1. Count is 1-1. Tim Hill is now warming up in the bullpen also. Durbin set, or the pitch is on the way, and it is skied to left field. Bellinger is tracking it and makes the play. Casper is heading back to first. So there is one out with a runner at first. Sigler is up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a base on balls. And it looks like that's going to do it for Cruz. Looks like Hedrick is coming into the game. And from our active poll today, will Cam bounce back from his rocky outing against the Guardians? 70% of you said, hell yeah. 17%, I don't know. 13%, I don't think so. Well, I think it was a bounce back. So the 70% have it. So thank you for participating in our active poll. And we are starting our second poll of the game. So drop your vote and let us know how you feel. The first pitch to Monasterio, who is coming in to pinch hit for Siegler. He hit a dinger on Friday, his second of the year. First pitch is foul down the third base line. Count is 0-1. Monasterio is hitting .247 on the season, and the ball is chopped to Jazz. Jazz fields and fires not in time. So the Red Sox are going to have runners at first and second with one out. Mayer coming up to bat. And it looks like Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is coming in to replace Mayer. IKF is hitting .270 on the season, 1 home run, 12 RBIs, and a .667 OPS. So that is going to be an infield base hit for Monasterio. And Hedrick sets. First pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the outside corner for a call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Hedrick sets and fires, and this one is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on IKF. Hedrick sets and fires, and the pitch is chopped foul down the third base line. Count remains 0-2. Hedrick sets and he fires, and that fastball is up high. Cam did do a good job, Bill. Next pitch is on the way. The slider is chopped foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2 as we head to the sixth pitch of the at bat. Hedrick sets and fires, and that ball is hammered foul down the third base line. All right, brother, you've thrown him slider in, and he's hit it. You got to throw a fastball up and in. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up and in. It's grounded to Jazz, flipped to Volpe, and relayed to Goldschmidt. So that is a 4-6-3 double play as Hedrick words out of the jam. No runs on 2 hits and 1 run left on base. Runner left on base. Gee, it's like I'm a freaking mind reader. And we are heading to the 7th inning stretch. And the military veteran of the day is Seymour Proctor, 100 years old, served in World War II. So thank you, sir, for your service and what you have done for our country. Well, from what I've said, Rob, it is, Sean. I think that Jake Bird needs to go down and work on a changeup. In his spot, I believe that Giovanni Cruz should be brought back up. Carlos LaGrange made his first bullpen appearance a couple of days ago. So I think eventually he's going to end up being brought up. I suspect that either Yarborough or Blackburn will be the victim of that. I think Hill is fine. He's had a couple of rough outings, but he's still a bulldog. He's going in there and getting it done. He's just been overused. And as much as everybody wants Doval God, he is one of those swing and miss guys. He's not going anywhere. For those of you that are here in our active scoreboard, we are headed to the bottom of the seventh. Yankees and Red Sox are tied up at ones. In the bottom of the eighth, the Braves have taken a 3-2 lead on the Pirates. In the top of the sixth, the Phillies have a 7-5 lead on the White Sox. In the bottom of the seventh, the Blue Jays now have a 5-4 lead on the Orioles. In the top of the seventh, the Mariners have a 4-1 lead on the Tigers. In the top of the eighth, the Marlins have extended their lead to 4-1 over the Rays. Let's go Rays. In the top of the sixth, the Royals lead the Twins 5-1. In the bottom of the sixth, the Athletics lead the Astros 5-0. In the top of the sixth, the Cardinals have taken a 3-2 lead on the Reds. In the bottom of the fourth, the Rangers lead the Guardians 7-0. In the top of the third, the Rockies lead the Brewers 2-1. And in the top of the third, the Diamondbacks and the Nationals are locked up at ones, and that's your active scoreboard. First pitch to Jazz is a sinker down low. Count is 1-0. Jazz is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts, so let's hope he doesn't get the hat trick. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to catch the inside portion of the plate for call strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and foul tips this one into the glove of the catcher. Count is 1-2. And Suarez sets. He's at 90 pitches. Pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at a ball up and out of the strike zone. So Jazz has his hat trick of the day, his third strikeout of the afternoon. And it looks like a Pitching change is coming. Ed Caballero is coming up to bat. Looks like Tyron Guerrero will be coming in to pitch, replace Ranger Suarez. Guerrero is a right-handed bullpen arm. Caballero is 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a run scored. And Bill, the only reason that Cam Slittler gave up a run today is because Volpe can't throw to home plate accurately. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 7 votes at this time. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at 30 likes. And Guerrero sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is call strike 1. There's a 100-mile-an-hour sinker that caught the outside corner. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call strike 2. That was a 101-mile-an-hour sinker. So the count is 0-2. And Guerrero sets. And he fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-2. Guerrero sets, and he fires. And this pitch is hammered foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 1-2 on Cabby. Next pitch is on the way, and that bounces in the dirt and is all the way to the backstop. Count is evened at 2-2 on Cabby. Pitch is on the way, and this is a tap in front of the plate. Gasper feels it and fires to first just in time. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez, 0 for 2 on the day. And it looks like Spencer Jones is coming up to pinch hit for Sanchez. And Guerrero sets and fires, and that is a 101-mile-an-hour sinker up and off the plate. Next pitch is on the way, and Jones swings and misses at that 101-mile-an-hour sinker. Count is evened out 1-1. Guerrero sets and fires, and that ball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Guerrero sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the 7th. And that pitch was 103 miles an hour. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox is Duran, Rafaela, and Abreu. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. I mean, honestly, putting Spencer Jones in against a guy throwing over 100 miles an hour, sort of ridiculous. Well, if they put Spencer Jones to pinch hit, are they going to keep him in the game or are they going to burn him? I say put him in right field, move Cabby to short, drop goddamn Volpe to the bench. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 7 votes currently. And it looks like Tim Hill is coming in to replace Hedrick. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way. It is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Hill sets And he fires, and the pitch is skied to left field. Bellinger is tracking it. He is drifting to his right and is going to make the play for the first out. And let's see. J.C. Escara is going to replace Spencer Jones, so he is completely burnt. And our Hill sets. Raphael is 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Hill sets and fires. This ball is lined at Caballero, who takes 2 steps to his right and makes the play for the second out. Coming up to bat is Weiler Abreu. First pitch is on the way, and that is a 4-seamer in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Breyer. Abreu. Abreu is 0 for 3 on the day with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. Count is 2-1 on Abreu. Hill sets and fires, and that slider is swung on and missed. Count is now 2-2. And the pitch is on the way. This is bounce to Rosario. Rosario fields it cleanly and fires to first for the third out. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3. And that's what you see from the top of the Red Sox. Coming up in the bottom of the 8th is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, and Cody Bellinger. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 7 votes at this time. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. We are at 31 likes. So we have surpassed our goal, but always looking for more likes. And here at Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 751 subscribers. Our next milestone is 755. So if you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where the people in the chat can come up and talk baseball, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. I want to thank Mitch at Hardcore Sports for sharing out, simulcasting our live play-by-play. And it looks like Justin Slayton is coming in to replace Guerrero. First pitch is on the way, and the cutter is in there for call. Strike one. That was a 94-mile-an-hour cutter. Goldie is 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of singles and an RBI. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie swings and misses. Count is 0-2. That fastball was 98 miles an hour. Slayton sets. Pitch is on the way, and that cutter is down low. Count is 1-2. Slade sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on a miss for strike three. So that is the first down. Ben Rice is coming up to bat, 0 for 3 on the day. Rice has flown out twice and struck out. Slayton sets and fires, and the pitch is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1 on Rice. Slayton sets and he fires, and that curveball catches the outside corner. Count is 1-2. Slayton sets and fires, and the cutter is off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the 98-mile-an-hour fastball is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls this one off. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls the curveball off. Count is 2-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of this at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the first base line. Count remains 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is swung on and missed for strike three. So that is going to be Rice's second strikeout of the day, 0 for 4. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and the 96-mile-an-hour fastball is up and away. Count is 1-0. Slayton sets, pitch is on the way, and this ball is driven deep to right field, and this one is going, and gone. See you. And that is a 4-bagger for Cody. Yankees take the lead 2-1. Bellinger's 9th home run of the season. That one traveled 300 feet at 100.5 miles per hour. He did not miss that one. He smoked it. So the Yankees now have a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the eighth. So this is a save situation for Bednar. And the first pitch to Rosario is in there for call, strike one. I think that one was low. Next pitch is on the way, and Rosario loops this one into right center field. So he has a 2-out hit. And coming up to bat is Captain Clutch, 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is up high. Count is 1-0. And Slayton sets. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham swings and misses at the 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and Rosario takes off, and this one is in center field, and Rosario takes off and does not advance to third. That is Rosario's first steal of the year. Pitch was a strike, so the count is 1-2 on Grisham. Slayton sets, fires, and this ball is lined into right field. Rosario is rounding third, and he is heading home. And that is going to be an RBI single for Trent Grisham. So the Yankees now lead 3-1. Like I said, Captain Clutch, Captain freaking Clutch. All the Grisham haters, please stop. And of course, Anthony Volpe is coming up to bat 0 for 3. And Slayton sets. First pitch is on the way. Grisham takes off, and he is going to steal second base. And that is Trent's 5th stolen base of the year. That ball was down low, so it is 1-0 on Volpe. Slayton sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-0 on Volpe. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low and outside. Count is 3-0 on Volpe. Next pitch is on the way, and that is low and off the plate. That is ball 4, so Volpe is going to take his bat. So the Yankees have runners at first and second, and it looks like the manager is coming out to pull the string.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you
come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And it looks like Joe Sorosa is coming in to replace Slayton. And we'll do it one more time.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you
come back no more. You're out of here, brother. So we are in the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees have popped 2 runs this inning to take a 3-1 lead. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming up to bat. 0 for 3 on the afternoon with 3 strikeouts. Let's hope Jazz can avoid the golden sombrero. Lombard's bat is not ready. He is not coming up at this point. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. If you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and an open panel where the chat can come up and talk baseball, this may be the place for you. La Sorsa is a left-handed pitcher. And the first pitch is on the way, and Jazz hammers this one to right field. This one is going, and gone. That is a 2-bagger. So the Yankees lead is now 6-1. That is a 3-run homer for Jazz, his 8th of the season. That one traveled 414 feet at 104 miles an hour. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. So you tell me, do 3 strikeouts and 1 3-run homer make a good day at the plate? First pitch to Cabby is on the way, and that is a 91-mile-an-hour sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0 for Cabby. Cabby is 1 for 3 on the day with a double and a run scored. He scored our first run, as a matter of fact. First pitch is on the way, the second pitch is on the way, and that catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the 4-seamer paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now 1-2 on Cabby. And the pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is off the plate. La Sorsa has a 2-2 count on Jose Caballero. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is now full on Cabby. And Cabby's call a timeout. And the source of sets, fires, and that pitch is in there for call, strike three. And that is going to do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the eighth, but not before the Yankees drop a 5 spot on the board. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox in the top of the ninth is going to be Contreras, Yoshida, and Gasper. And apparently Jazz was using Aaron Judge's bat. And in our active scoreboard today, as you know, heading to the top of the ninth, the Yankees have a 6-1 lead on the Red Sox. The Braves have beaten the Pirates 3-2. Phillies have a 9-5 lead on the White Sox in the top of the seventh. In the top of the ninth, the Blue Jays have a 6-4 lead on the Orioles. In the bottom of the eighth, the Mariners have a 4-3 lead on the Tigers. The Marlins have beaten the Rays 4-1. In the top of the eighth, the Royals have a 5-1 lead on the Twins. In the top of the eighth, the Athletics have a 5-0 lead on the Astros. In the top of the eighth, the Reds and the Cardinals are locked up at 3s. In the bottom of the sixth, the Rangers are hammering the Guardians 8-0. In the top of the fifth, the Rockies lead the Brewers 2-1. In the bottom of the fourth, the Yankees lead the Nationals 2-1. In the bottom of the first, the Mets lead the Padres 1-0. And in the top of the second, the Angels and Dodgers are locked up at 0s. So that is your active scoreboard for the day. Looks like David Bednar is coming in to pitch. First pitch is on the way, and the splitter is in there for call, strike one. Contreras is 1 for 3 on the day with a double and an RBI. And the pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is way up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Bednar sets, and he fires. The pitch is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain 1-2. Ryan McMahon has come in at third base to tighten up the defense. And the next pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed for strike 3. First out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Yoshida, 0 for 3 on the day. And the first pitch is on the way, and that curveball paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Yoshida. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is down in the dirt. Count is 1-2 on Yoshida. And the next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced up the middle. Volpe feels it and fires it to Goldschmidt for the second out of the inning. So the Red Sox are down to their last out. Mickey Gasper is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. And Bednar sets. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is going to be in there for call. Strike one. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive right at Bellinger for the third out. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox today. The Yankees win this one 6-1. The offense in the eighth inning took the day. So this is going to be a 2-game split. Yankees numbers on the day are 6 runs on 10 hits, no errors. The Red Sox have 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. Tim Hill is going to take the win. His record is going to go to 3-2. Slayton is going to take the loss, and his record is going to go to 0-3. As I said earlier, I will be calling tomorrow's live play-by-play of the Yankees versus the Guardians. So hop in, listen to a little bit of baseball. And I'm not positive, but I think the Yankees are now tied for the lead in the AL East after Tampa Bay lost the game. But I'll check on that later. Keep your eyes out for a couple of shorts that are going to be dropped between today and tomorrow. And thank you for coming in and listening to a little baseball. I appreciate y'all's support. And I'll end in my traditional fashions with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.